On the last episode of the Shackle 4-1 and the main event.
Something like that.
Shackle 4.
Shackle 4-1 in the main event with me, Queen D, Jackie up. Heard exclusive on PushGapRadio. Giving you true scoops.
PushGapRadio.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. I told you we were going to have an interview with an old co-worker of mine, full disclosure. Ms. Aretha Telse, how you doing? Welcome to the program.
Well, hello, Mr. Shackelford. Thank you for inviting me.
But of course, we used to drive limousines together back in the day at a company called AJL that was ripping us off, but we won't get into that. The reason I brought on the phenomenal Aretha Telse and her husband Clifton. Us Cliftons are very great, as you know. When is Clifton's birthday?
February 9th.
February 9th, okay.
Yes.
But that's what that is. Us Cliftons are great. And, you know, I'm trying to aspire to get a movie theater like he has in his home. So we can be Cliftons with movie theaters. But I brought Miss Telse on here because she is in training to be a board-certified sexologist. So real quick, break down for us, what does that entail? What does that cover in that discipline?
Well, for sexologists, we educate basically on things that involve sex.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are experiencing issues pertaining to sex, as far as pain during sex or intercourse, as far as if you're having troubles in the bedroom, as far as getting your partner more involved with sexual situations to get them more comfortable with those situations, we are trained to help assist with those situations through education as well as creative idea and planning for those situations, such as those, and as well as for the life coach part of it. We help deal with difficult situations that may arise due to difficulties that you may have that arise through sexual encounters.
Okay. Now, you say you were in training with this, with a lady out of Atlanta. Explain a little bit about who she is and what she does.
Yes, it is the Dr. Rachel Institute for Sexology. Dr. Rachel, she used to be on The Doctors. She is a board certified and licensed OBGYN, as well as a licensed PhD doctor. She has her doctorate in sexology. She does have an institute that teaches others to be able to articulate and to spread information as far as sex and its benefits, as well as to disseminate information that may have been clouded by just history and just going through the grapevine. So
misinformation.
We are more so educating the masses.
So what have been the biggest problems in marriages during Corona? You have one or both people at home. The kids are learning from home with the virtual thing. Is that contributing to any problems going on in marriages today?
Oh yes, you have with Corona. It leads to a lot of time for couples to be home and understand that you may not know that person like you used to know them or like you thought you knew them. You now have that downtime to really see the person that you actually either involved with, married to, your partner for who they truly are. And it is really kind of bringing a light to situations that most people have put on the back burner or just overlooked because you know, there wasn't that time to focus on it. So it is bringing a lot of issues to the forefront to where you either deal with them or you let it go.
Okay. So with the empty nesters thing, do you think that has any bearings on the relationship? Now, a lot of people just hold on for the kids, but with coronavirus, they say coronavirus making you rethink a whole lot of things right now. Your job, your marriage, where you live, everything. So how is that empty nester thing affecting things, do you know?
Oh, yes. Well, for the empty nesters, I mean, it's really kind of out there thing. So, I mean, with Corona, it kind of exacerbated the situation.
Right.
because you now see the effects of it, because you no longer have that busy life. Most empty nesters start getting busy.
Yes.
They're busy themselves, not with each other, but they busy themselves with other things that occupy that time that used to be spent with that child.
Right.
And now those things are now taken away from the empty nesters, and they're at home spending the majority of their time with their mate. And if they're not working, money is a strain, and you no longer have those other things that normally occupied your time.
Right.
So it's make it or break it time. Empty nesters have been together 20 plus years.
Right.
And you really have to do some soul searching, say, you know what, is this what I really want to do? Okay, if this is what I want to do, I really got to figure out something else. I really do believe that the coronavirus situation, the pandemic, was a blessing in disguise for a lot of relationships.
Yes.
Because it causes us to really, really look at our relationships and look at it for the long haul. If I had to be stranded on an island with someone,
yes,
do I want it to be?
Do I want it to be that person? Right.
Exactly. I mean, these relationships have went through things,
right?
And they've had things that have put a Band-Aid on it. So now you no longer have that Band-Aid, and you're having to deal with the past as well as the current situation.
Yes.
The stress of no money or maybe no job, and you have all of this free time just to look at each other.
Yes.
They don't want to talk with you. They don't want to cook with you. They don't want to do that home project with you. They just want to run to the other room because they no longer know you. They no longer want to know you.
Right.
And you got to figure that out.
Yeah, and see, that's over a course of time that you build relationships. You definitely have to be friends with your mate, in order for that to, and then each person has to have something that they have in common, to me. And then each person also has to have their separate things that they do. Okay, like Jackie O and I come together and we do this show, but I pretty much do this and she does her crafts and whatnot, which she's amazing at. So she has her thing for her a long time as well. So what do you think about the folks that ain't able to see they boo, they side piece, you understand? Because you was getting off work, you could go to the bar, you know what I'm saying? You go to the club, but it's coronavirus, ain't nowhere to go. Okay, so now you got to go home. So what do you think that's doing? Because
I think a lot of side pieces have been left to the side because of that situation. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't, when you're playing with your life, I mean, most times the side piece specifically because they don't want to give up their life with their mates. Right. No matter what they tell you, it's the wife.
When things start getting tight, baby, you know who on your team. Okay.
Exactly.
That's what that is.
I feel sorry for the side piece, not necessarily the marriage, because I mean, hey, they're going to go through some things and fix their marriage, but that side piece is sitting over there, worried about Corona and they're dating in Corona. Now, that's a subject.
That's what that is. So what you guys got up for the holidays? I know you're about happy to be getting out of 2020, but real quick before I cover that back, you were also doing bedroom candy, independent bedroom candy consultant. Are you still doing that? That's with Candy Burris from Real Housewives of Atlanta, right?
Oh yes. With the sexology, everything kind of ties in the bedroom candy, because you also have to remember you have to spice things up in your bedroom life. With the bedroom candy, it's a lifestyle product, so it is not just spicing it up in the bedroom, because lovemaking starts from the moment you wake up to the moment you lay down.
For sure.
So you have to remember it's from everything, from that moment you get out of the bed to the bath, from the kitchen to cooking. Yes. We service pretty much every aspect of your life. So it is a lifestyle product. We cover pretty much everything that you could possibly think of with the bedroom candy items. They go hand in hand as far as how you spice up your love life, how you take care of your body. We provide wellness products as well as men's lines for grooming and care and health and fitness. We provide makeup. I mean, again, it's a lifestyle product. Right. So it goes hand in hand with the sexology.
So where would they be able to find the bedroom candy?
You can find the Bedroom Candy either online on Facebook or Instagram at BK by Aretha T. And that's Instagram or Facebook.
Okay.
Or you can email me at bkbyaretha at gmail.com.
Right.
Or you can reach out to me at 214-600-7048.
That's what that is. Now, your show just started, Rejuvenate Sexology.
Yes.
And so when will that be coming on so people know where to find you? How would they find your channel on YouTube?
On YouTube, it's simply Rejuvenate Sexology. So Rejuvenate space Sexology, you'll see my face. And we're posting videos in regards to relationship matters, education as far as sex and health and wellness. We will be posting at least once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
For now, and then we will speed it up a little bit more later on.
That's what that is. You guys got big plans for the holidays?
We're going to Oklahoma for a family gathering, small family gathering for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Nothing planned.
Nothing planned. That is Miss Aretha Telse, Rejuvenate Sexology, here on PushGapRadios.com. She just told you where you can find her. Happy holidays to you guys. I know you think it's a little early for the holidays up and down around through here. We don't. We tired of coronavirus. And like I said, ain't no New Year's Eve for 2021 either, because every year after this got to be inspected and checked out. Okay, 2020 did us something. Miss Telse, appreciate you being here, ma'am, as always. We love you here at Push Gap. Tell my boy Clifton happy holidays to him as well. We love you guys, man, and we'll speak to you real soon.
Love you too.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Banging this thing in the game. Shaka 401 in the main event with Jackie O on PushGapRadios.com.
Giving you 2 scoops.
All right.
Tune in every week at 10 a.m. for the Shaka 401 and the main event. Only on the new PushGapRadio.com.